Hi, and welcome to the Galley. Today we're making a not very traditional potato salad. I saw another creator, Ebby Moyer, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, do this. And the funny thing was she had seen a creator do it and she made changes. So now I have seen her do it. It looked so amazing that I had to do it. But I am making a few little changes of my own. Now, we're starting this by doing a light pickle on some vegetables. So I have a red onion. I am going to slice this as absolute paper thin as I can. Hold on, we got an alarm going off. Probably about a quarter of this red onion. Now, she did Kalamata olives. I'm going to do the green. Honestly, I think either one that you would like would work. And she also did fresh garlic, but because these are stuffed with garlic, I'm not going to put the garlic. So I am going to do a couple tablespoons of those. She used capers. I don't have any capers. I'm not a big fan of capers. Honestly, they're not one of my favorite things. So I don't really ever stock them. So what I do have is some fermented pickles. Now I think capers or pickles, any kind that you want. And these, you can see I had some turmeric in there and some mustard seeds. So I am going with that. And again, about a quarter of a cup. For half a lemon, the zest of half of a lemon, a pinch of my pure cane sugar, a great big pinch of salt, 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, and I might augment that too with a little bit of the brine from those fermented pickles. I've got fresh basil and fresh dill. I'm going to do probably a good tablespoon of chopped fresh dill and a couple tablespoons. I don't even think you have to worry about measuring it. I think this is a situation, measure with your heart. And we're going to just lightly chop that. It doesn't have to be super fine. I'm going to do just a few twirls of my mixed pepper blend. And then we're going to do about 2 tablespoons of a really, really good extra virgin olive oil. Now I want to let this sit and pickle, if you will. This is kind of like a light pickle that we're doing here on these vegetables while we cook our potatoes, which is why I'm doing them first. And I'm just kind of beating them up. You can do this with your hands. I'm just kind of beating those red onions up, kind of just starting to break them up, just massaging them, if you will. Now I want to cook my potatoes, but I don't want to boil mine in a whole lot of water because 1, I live on a boat and we don't waste water that we don't have to. And 2, honestly, I like the steaming method better. I think that sometimes when you boil them, they tend to get a little waterlogged. So I prefer to steam them. 1 pound of potatoes, I'm going to, once they start to steam, 18 to 22 minutes till you can easily put a knife through them. Okay, so potatoes are cooking. We have this bit marinating. So now we need to come to the creamy portion of the program. And for the creamy, the amazing boursin. Now, she did the whole thing of boursin, but she did a whole lot of potatoes. So I think for us, and this just little 1 pound of potatoes, I'm just going to do half. The juice of half of a lemon, pure raw honey, just a little swirl, not too much. And then I want either some of that red wine vinegar or some of my brine. And I think I'm going to go red wine vinegar. Either one would work. I think either one. Just like a little splash. You don't need a whole lot. And we're going to do another little swirl of our good extra virgin olive oil and some pepper. And again, I'm going to do a pinch of salt. So we're going to mix this creaminess up. I've decided to do something. I have some cooked bacon here that we're going to put on these potatoes because bacon and potatoes go so good together. And what I've decided is I'm going to do some of that bacon grease in here. So you could replace the olive oil with this, honestly, as you can see. I'm doing a little bit of both. Let's check our potatoes. Oh, perfect. We're going to turn those off. I'm just going to let them sit and cool for a few minutes till you can safely hold them. I really want these to be warm when I put them in here, because when they're warm, they're like little sponges, and they're just going to start soaking up all of that goodness. I'm going to give these a nice toss in here. Let them cool down a little bit. Okay, next, we're going to add this creamy deliciousness in here, and we're going to give that a toss. And then we're going to fold in that bacon. Abby, thank you for this inspiration, because what an amazing new potato salad. That's really good. Folks, we have a winner. It's so delicious. Especially after it sits a little bit, it's going to be even better. I'm so excited about this. I hope you're excited about this too. And I hope to hear from you if you make it, because this is a keeper.